ago that I sent it? I sent it, Go. I sent it. I don't know. Yeah, you got to probably be in the franchise. Hey, join through my name. See if it lets you join through my name. It says searching for opponent. There it is. Huh? Let me see, hold on. I got a home team. Blue. I got blue.
We are sandwiched between Fort
Alright,
Worth
this
and
is
Dallas,
broadcast.
Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys
watch the
no
camera.
exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with Eli Manning and the New York Giants. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah.
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Manning. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. We see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup, 30 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant.
Golden Tate's gonna go. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Golden Tate, 53 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point.
Wow.
And it's no good.
I don't understand this dumb shit, yo. I do not understand it.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Go, get out there, get out there. He don't want it. Check that.
On second down now, it's Elliott, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. On third down, Elliott. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Elliott. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Always a lot of great storylines when the Giants and Cowboys get together. And, of course, one everybody was buzzing about, the great young running backs, Zeke and Saquon, who finished 1-2 in the NFL in rushing last year. And down on the field before the game, you see those guys talking. You realize how big they are. Zeke at 228 pounds, Saquon 233 pounds. A bright future in the backfield for both of these franchises. Oh, Elliott going to
get that.
Toss it up, loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Oh, that's a glitch. What's that?
Because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it.
Replay don't lie.
You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Good. Be ready, be ready.
On second down, it's Elliott, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Go, get out there, get out there.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the 1st down sticks are, and get there.
Check.
On 1st down, Elliott. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Check. Silver. Hey, 47. Check, 93's the mic.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there.
I didn't want to say nothing.
On the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
That play should have been a fumble.
Now Prescott on 4th down. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Teddy Jam. Hey, that's what free agency is for. The ones who don't do their job, I got time to get rid of them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing on first down is Manning. Over the middle, complete to Tate. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing is Manning. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Tate. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And Tate's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Over the middle, complete. That's Tate. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Manning now on first down. And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Hey, echo. 54, Mike. 54, Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Leave grip.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Manning. And the pressure gets to him again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Fair.
So we are at halftime here in the
No.
opener of the 2019 regular season. As we'll get you over to Orlando.
And I wasn't going. And I had to. I was waiting. I was hoping you didn't call timeout.
Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Again, it's Elliott. And some space here. 27 yards there.
Broke free on
First
that
down.
one.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball.
I miss that nigga.
To the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. On second down now, it's Elliott, and he'll take this from 9.
I met him at the crossroads.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, but not be deterred by anything else.
They'll run with Elliott. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. They'll run forward with Pollard, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That's bullshit.
Tony Pollard with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
That was some bullshit.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
You ain't doing nothing today. Safe. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. He dumps it off to Barkley.
Got
And
run,
they
pussy.
go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Hey, high 7.
No.
Now Manning. Got his man complete.
What's that?
It's Tate. And he'll get it
Yeah,
inside
what?
to the 39. A good pickup there.
He just
15 yards as they get closer for
stop.
3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Over the middle, complete. That's Tate. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. On 1st down, Manning got his man complete over the middle. It's Tate. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Back now in Arlington. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Manning going to come up on 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Manning to throw once more. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Golden Tate, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Manning again, and they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a 1-score game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. He's at the 30. Touchdown,
that's some bullshit.
Cowboys.
What the fuck?
Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now this one complete on the second round. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Jim, check the backer, check the backer. Hey, Q.
I need to see if this thing works.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Fucking bullshit play didn't fumble. Fuck that.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The fuck is wrong with you?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
To throw again on second down. Manning over the middle, complete. It's Shepard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down. Throwing now is Manning. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Eli Manning, what a fixture he has been for the Giants organization, making his 15th opening day start in this game, going all the way back to 2005. Of course, the question, will this be his last opening day start for the 38-year-old quarterback? The Giants drafting Daniel Jones out of Duke, 6th overall in the 2019 draft. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Manning going to come up on 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Now Saquon Barkley, and not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 9, Manning got his man complete over the middle. It's Tate, and he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Manning, and Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Shotgun now for Manning. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he'll have his man, that's Cooper. There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cowboys capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Prescott from the gun. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. That may just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
Wow.
So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game
This
clock.
pussy
It's
fumble.
like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken in at the 1.
Lay down, bitch.
Return here, he gets
Fuck
it
up
out to
again.
the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Manning will try again on 2nd down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Manning now on 1st down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Manning. Now a desperation throw into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Prescott to throw on 4th. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. From the 34, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Sue. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. You look tight. You got tight. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 30.
Flag, ref. He didn't cradle me.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Another try after the first down sack. Manning incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Buddy.
The Giants
Who
on
beat
third
Metro?
down. They've hit 2 for 4.
Who
thus
beat
far.
Metro today?
This is 3rd and 14.
Ah.
From the gun, it's Manning. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Pat Shermer, he's going to roll the dice. His guys are going on 4th down. One final try now from Manning. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
Nigga.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he can't find...
Throw his ass down.
So this one will end in a victory for the
Good
Dallas
game.
Cowboys. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man.
It's
so
going to be
much
different
look
next
forward to.
game.
Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate?
Hey, we had good passing yards, too.
All
Look at
these
that.
games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Cowboys, that'll be a happy locker room as they start
279
the
yards
season
passing.
1-0.
I didn't do good. Rushing yard, 29 yards rushing. I just abandoned my run
Meanwhile, for
game.
the Giants,
That's what I
they go
did.
down to defeat here in the opener.